because we will be singing in Hebrew for this one. This piece is, first of all, a little different for choir. We don't usually perform multi-movement pieces. Our songs are usually like that, where it's like short and sweet, 2.5 minutes, done. This one's a bit of a longer one. It has 5 movements in it. You may or may not be able to tell when they end. Sometimes they just blur into the next one, but I promise I will really let you know when it's over, so you can wait to clap until the end of it. This is by a composer whose name is Eric Whitacre. He is very well known in the choral world, but also has a number of pieces for band and for orchestra. He was really popular when I was in college a couple of years ago, and he was popular because his music's really pretty, but also because he's a fairly attractive human, and so that was like unique in the choral composing world. And so everyone was like, "Oh, Eric Whitacre! Wow, look at him and listen to his music." So anyway, it's really beautiful stuff, and this piece is really cool. He wrote it with his wife, named Hila Pitman, and she is from Israel, and she's a soprano soloist. So she wrote these poems in Hebrew, and he wrote music to go with them, and she performed them as like a solo soprano set, and they're really gorgeous. They're all love poems, and then eventually he scored it for choir. Eventually he scored it for choir and string quartet, all sorts of variations. But just to give you an idea, the first piece, the translation is, "A picture is engraved in my heart, moving between light and darkness. A sort of silence envelops your body, and your hair falls upon your face just so." And for that piece, you're going to hear just a duet between Eve and Molly on that one. The second piece, the whole, I know, yeah, the orchestra. The second piece is the whole choir, and it's called Light Bride. It says, "Light bride, she is all mine, and lightly she will kiss me." The third piece, which will be sung by a small group, it says, "Mostly, said the roof to the sky, the distance between you and I is endlessness. But a while ago, 2 came up here, and only 1 centimeter was left between us." The fourth piece, he said he wrote it because they woke up one morning in Germany and staring out their hotel window, and it was snowing and the church bells were ringing, and they just felt so in love. So you'll hear church bells ringing, you'll maybe be able to picture snow. Heather Sheedy has a solo on this one. You hear some really beautiful soprano things happening. Yes, Heather. And this one says, "What snow, like little dreams falling from the sky." And then the last poem says, "He was full of tenderness, she was very hard, and as much as she tried to stay thus, simply and with no good reason, he took her into himself and set her down in the softest place," just sort of giving in to love. So we hope you enjoy this kind of soundscape of music, a little bit different adventure for us, but really cool. So the 5 Hebrew love songs of Eric Whitacre. Here we go.